Hello, people. Let's see. If you can hear me, give me a big thumbs up. I'll give like everybody a few minutes. My production, aka Leah, is back here behind the scenes, setting everything up. But if you are coming in, give me a big thumbs up. You can see me? You're fine.
Okay, so what do I need to make sure you're not?
You can just do just normal.
Okay.
You see me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thank you, Leah. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to give you just a few minutes to hop on in, or maybe a few seconds to hop on in. If you did not see on my Instagram, I am cooking meatloaf, skillet potatoes, and I am also fixing Italian green beans. If you are new here, my name is Jessica. My channel is Jess Living Life, and today is What's Cooking Wednesday. Like I said, what's cooking today is the meatloaf. We're actually doing meatloaf loaves. I have some loaf. Yeah, it's the mini loaf pans that we purchased today. So yeah, that is what we're having tonight for dinner. And then skillet potatoes, because this is like a new favorite hit in the house. You can't have meatloaf without potatoes. You can't have potatoes without a vegetable. So the vegetable is going to be green beans. Hey girl, hey. You're going to be in and out because I'm still working. Oh, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to give everybody just a few more seconds to get in. I know a couple people said that they were going to be hopping on. So yeah, and I got to drain my ground beef. So yeah, production's here.
Hey, y'all.
Leah said, hey y'all. Carmen is in the den. She has not had a nap. Heaven help us. So she is in rare form today and was in rare form a few seconds before I hopped on this live. So let me drain this ground beef and I will be right back. Uh-oh, what is this? There we go. Hey girl, hey! I'm just draining my ground beef. Tonight we're having meatloaf, skillet potatoes. Yes, we have eggs. Leah's getting her recipe book because we are cooking out of this today, but we're going to put our own spin on it. So we are doing mini meat loaves, and Leah got this from this book from, hey Patrice, hey girl. She got this book, I guess she's your stepmom?
I don't know.
Yeah, so Leah's dad's new wife, got her this cookbook. And so we are cooking out of this. But we're going to put my spin on it because I like my meatloaf sweet and savory, if that's a thing. So we're going to be adding some things to it. So I'm going to, drain my ground beef really, really quick. We have onions. We got them from Sprouts. Also, y'all, if y'all are out and about and you see cotton candy grapes, let me know where you see them at. I have gone to every grocery store and I have been looking for them and I cannot find them. I'm putting out a PSA at the moment. I'm excited to see how this recipe goes. I need motivation to cook more. Yes. First of all, it's too hot to be cooking. I usually don't cook like this in the summer, but since I'm home, why not? So
where are the little tiny pans at?
they're right here. They're drying. I got the tiny pans and then I got the cupcake pan. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you know what? I don't have any rubber gloves. me a favor and get the mozzarella cheese from out of the oven? I mean, out of the refrigerator. And the oven's already preheated. It should be in that green bag from Lidl. Let's see. Oh, we have 6 people. Okay, hey y'all. All right. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop up my vegetables, but I'm gonna show you guys my ingredients really, really quick. Can y'all hear me? Is my dishwasher too loud? Because if so, I can cut that sucker off. I have no problem. I gotta get green beans. Do we have green beans? Yes. We have French cut. Why do I not have regular cut green beans? Okay, so French cut, good, because this dishwasher needs to go.
She said, "Hear you perfectly."
I'm just using some Del Monte, French cut green beans. I'm gonna put my own spin on this. I went and got some petite, petite golden potatoes, but I call these honey potatoes. I don't know why. So I got these. These were like $2.79, and we went to Sprouts. And I got an onion and some bell pepper, which I don't know why I got this because I have bell pepper here, but I cut it up and I have it frozen. Whoa. I have some eggs from my local farmer, Farmer Ann. So I have some of that. Of course, ground beef. Ground beef, I got that from Lanier's. Some mozzarella cheese. Y'all know I don't measure anything, so y'all just gonna have to look and see what's popping. All right, so I have some shredded mozzarella cheese. You can use any kind that you want. Worcestershire sauce, light soy sauce. I have some Italian dressing, garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of herbs de Provence, bread, milk, and Italian seasoning. Did I say that? If not, that's what I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chop up my potatoes first because they're not going to make my pan stink. And I'm going to put my potatoes in a pan, in a bowl with olive oil. Stuggs, can you grab the olive oil from out of the pantry? Yes, ma'am. So what I'm going to do first, like I said, is I'm just going to go ahead and cut my potatoes. With my potatoes, y'all, I sounded real country when I said potatoes.
You just said it again.
I sounded super country. What I like to do with my potatoes is use the same seasonings that I use. Thank you, baby. Same seasonings that I use for my meal. I don't like to use multiple different seasonings because ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up these. I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to go ahead and cut up these potatoes. And typically, let me rinse them off first. Typically, me and the girls, we eat a whole bag of beef. Okay, and I love these little bags because you can just rinse through them. But anyways, me and the kids, we eat a whole thing of potatoes by ourselves. This bag, we just go through it. And for my ground beef, I think I'm using a pound of ground beef. Joe does not eat ground beef, so this would just be us eating it. So I'm gonna flip y'all down so you can see all the glory. So I'm just gonna cut these like so, and I may be using the wrong knife. Do not judge my life. If y'all are also wondering who did my nails, my girl Dana hooked me up. Y'all see I'm fancy. Got my little ring finger all jazzy. These are also going to be my birthday nails because I wasn't thinking, and I booked my appointment for June 27th instead of June 17th. So I have to make these nails last.
Okay.
Carmen is around the corner, y'all, whispering because she is in rare form. So I'm just cutting them like this. And to fix these potatoes, y'all, let me tell you, it only takes like 20 minutes. Leah's little recipe book says that it's going to take 25 minutes with this meatloaf, but I think that's a lie. Maybe it might. I have the oven preheated also to 400 degrees. So we should be good to go. But yeah, this is what we're looking like right now. And Carmen loves these potatoes since we're having such a hard time finding rice at this time. My mom is super sweet. Whenever she goes to the grocery store, if she finds something, she gets it in bulk and splits it with us. Same thing with my grandma. But y'all, and my granddaddy, which is the girl's great grandfather. But since we are having a hard time finding rice, we have been substituting our starches for potatoes.
Tell us what we were going to do. We were going to do Speedy Spuds.
Do y'all hear this? Leah said that we were going to do Speedy Spuds. Whoa! Potatoes. This is a reject. Speedy Spuds, potatoes for dinner. But I was like, you know what? Let's do meatloaf. I'm trying to stuff these kids so they sleep super good. You hear me? Is it just me? Do y'all like to stuff your family so that way they eat until they can't eat no more and then they can shower and go to bed? Is it just me? Maybe. Maybe not. But I like to see the kids and Joe eat. Joe, y'all know he's not on a diet, in quotation marks. He's on a lifestyle change. Hey, Fat. Gorman has donut all on her face, so good thing y'all can't see her and y'all can just see. Really, Carmen?
Yeah.
Y'all can just hear her, but Joe is still on his lifestyle change where he is not eating, and he doesn't eat meatloaf anyways, but he does love these skillet potatoes. Carmen, what you watching? You watching Secret Life of Pets? Okay. My child loves Secret Life of Pets. Well, she loves any movie. Once she finds a movie that's like on and popping, y'all, she is like a loyal fan. She will watch the thing morning, noon, and night. All right. Potatoes are done. What'd you say? There we go. And this is what we're looking like with the potatoes. And I'm just going to add some olive oil to this, just enough to, what? Just enough to coat it. You don't need a lot. So like so. And then you can just mix it.
So like that?
Leah said like so like that. You can mix it with your hands or with a spoon, just making sure you get everything coated. You want me to use the spoon? Okay. All right, so I'm going to put these to the side just for a second.
We need dry breadcrumbs.
We're going to use regular bread crumbs. I'm going to bring y'all back up. Hey, as long as it cuts to tears. Right! But I be struggling sometimes, and my dad be coming for me. He's like, look at this. Carmen, you gotta go. Y'all see her donut mouth? Say hey to the people, Carmen. Bye, Carmen. My dad always says, like, I always use the wrong knife. Yeah. Okay, so next, I'm just going to go ahead and toss. No, let me go ahead and cut my vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and cut my bell pepper. Go ahead and cut up my onion.
Oh, okay, good. You got milk.
Yeah, I got milk. Y'all, Leah is over here monitoring my whole life.
You have 8 people watching.
Hello, 8 people. Y'all, I would have had all of this done, but today has just been a crazy day, and I feel like all I've been doing is spending money on nonsense. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my knife that I was using for what did I just cut? The potatoes.
If you have extra, can I put some?
Yes.
Yay!
And the kids love bell peppers. So typically when I get bell peppers, I get 2. So I can cut it for the girls because they eat this like crazy. They love vegetables. Fresh vegetables, that is. My dad just gave us some zucchini from out of his garden, so we need to cook that.
We're gonna make hibachi.
Yeah, we're gonna make some hibachi with 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 the zucchini. So during the summer, my dad grows a lot of stuff, and so does my grandma. So they swap produce, and sometimes I get that produce. So I'm waiting for my dad to say that he has onions and bell peppers, because last year I didn't have to buy any onions. I didn't have to buy any bell peppers. My dad grows like yellow meat watermelon, and Carmen is like on a watermelon kick. So that's what we have. So I'm going to pan down in just a second and show y'all. What, baby?
I was talking about something.
Oh. And show y'all what we're looking like as far as veggies go. So I'm cutting up my bell peppers first. And then I'm going to cut my onion. I don't have any gloves. I hate cooking with meat, and I don't have gloves, especially when I'm making meatloaf. First world problem. So I'm just using 1 whole bell pepper. You can use whatever you want. I don't cook the bell pepper prior to. I just use it fresh, sliced and diced, and call it a day. Studs, can you look in the silverware drawer and hand me the orange knife? I don't like how this one's cutting.
And plus, orange is your favorite.
Orange is my favorite color. Thank you, babe. Let's see. This one should be better. Much better. Okay. Here comes Leah getting a bell pepper. I'm going to put one to the side for Carmen. All right, so I'm going to flip y'all down real quick. There we go. So this is what we're looking like with the bell pepper. I just cut it in these strips really, really quick. This knife is cutting so much better. And I'm just going to dice this.
It's going to need 1/4 teaspoon of pepper.
Girl, we ain't measuring that.
Why?
Because we're just going to do it until our soul says, that is right. There's no more bell pepper except the one that I have to cut. So you'll have to wait until after this live if you want more bell pepper. Okay, Valine?
Okay.
But I did put one to the side for Carmen. Oh, Lord. Just dropped bell pepper. All right. So my bell pepper is diced. And I'm going to put this in this big old bowl. What that? As long as you don't answer back. You said you were talking to yourself, and I said as long as you don't answer back. All right. So my bell pepper is in here. And now I'm going to cut up my onion. Oop. Y'all, this is one thing that I loathe to cut open. Because then my hands are going to smell like a musty old man all night. How do y'all, like, I don't care how much I wash it. It's like it smells horrendous. How do you get the onion smell off of your hands? Because I don't want to go and touch Joe's face and then he looking at me like, ma'am. I'm just curious. Do you use lemon juice? Do you use vinegar? You would think I would know this as much as I cook.
And plus you bake, so.
Yeah, and plus I bake. I can't even get it. There we go. Speaking of bacon, y'all, I had such a busy season with all this stuff that's going on with my cookie bakery. Y'all, today I have literally been working and doing, working and doing cookies. Like, I haven't really had a break. Last night I went to bed, it was like almost 1 o'clock. I haven't done that in a long time. But cookies are like really popping right now, so I appreciate all of my cookie lovers. Y'all just do not know. You know what? We should have Sloppy Joe's one day this week and then use the onion and make some onion rings. Ooh, maybe we could do that next week for, cooking with me. But if y'all are liking what you see so far, or if you are new popping in, just make sure you smash that like button. Give your girl a likey like. Oh, not part of the show, folks. All right. So I'm just going to dice this. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm just going to dice this onion. Not too big, not too small, but just enough to give this flavor.
Is that about down your onion?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's a sweet onion, a yellow sweet onion.
And y'all, thanks for 500.
Oh yeah, y'all! I have made 500 subscribers. It's 500 of y'all who tune in, who want to see my life. You know what? Thank y'all. Next goal.
600. No, 1K.
1K supporters. That's where we're going.
All
right. Put that there.
Okay.
And I'm going to just chop this up.
Let me get some more sugar, baby.
You can get some more sugar, babies. Ooh, this onion cheese.
It makes mommy cry. It doesn't make me cry.
Every time it makes me cry, you guys.
It's making your tears come out.
My tears come out. No, I'm not almost done. I just started.
Like an hour. She streamed it 22 minutes ago.
Okay, y'all. Woo. My onion is strong. Okay. So I'm just going to put this in here. Why do onions make you cry, y'all? What is in there? Dear goodness. I struggle every time. Like when I hold this camera up, y'all gonna be like, Jessica, pull it together. All right.
It has a crown by your name because you're the queen.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Oh.
Okay. All of this is done. Put this in the sink. Okay. Huh? Jesus. All right, y'all. Y'all see my eyes? Horrible. Okay.
It's the roach killers.
I have my, hold on, let me pan y'all down just a little bit. Have my veggies in here. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef. So I got this from my local butcher. It cooks so good. So I have these split.
Crystal said hi.
Hey, Crystal girl! And I'm just going to add 2 of these. So I think 2 of, is this a pound? This may be a pound. So I think I'm using 2 pounds. So if I said a pound in the beginning, I think this is really 2 pounds.
She doesn't know.
So I'm going to add that in there. And y'all just see, like, I just have enough bell pepper and, enough bell pepper and onion to taste. Yeah, it's an outlet in there. So I'm going in with my garlic powder and I'm just seasoning until my ancestors say it's enough, y'all. And then I have my Italian seasoning. I clicked on your video. You are black. Oh, thank you. Who is my favorite black chef? I really love the Neelys. Those were my people before they got a divorce. So I would have to say them. Seriously, I'm not really so much a chef person. Like I love
shows.
I love like baking shows. That's my thing. But I don't have like a favorite. Oh y'all, sorry. I'm adding the Worcestershire sauce. Is that how you say it? Worcestershire. I'm adding that, and then I did a little bit of the light soy sauce just for taste, y'all. It sets it off. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of salt and pepper. But like I was saying, I'm more of like a bakery, cookie, cake person, but I don't have a favorite. I just appreciate the art, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's what I focus on.
But I didn't put your phone on do not disturb.
I know, sorry y'all. If y'all keep seeing me swipe up, it's because I'm getting so many alerts. Watch out, baby. Mommy's cooking. It smells good. Oh, it smells good. Carmen said it smells good. So code 4, she is about to murder this food. All right, so got my seasonings in here, and I'm just gonna go in with some bread and just a slice of bread. Now I'm just gonna break it up like so, little crumbs, and just drop it in here. And I do not add ketchup to hey girl, hey Rochelle. I do not add ketchup to this because I'm gonna show y'all the glaze that I put on my
Wow.
that I put on my meatloaf. I ate it. Oh, you did? You know what? Okay, so fun fact: my cousin got married this past weekend, which it was in Tennessee, and we were supposed to go. The girls were supposed to be flower girls. However, with all this stuff that's going on, it got canceled. And where were we going? Was it Memphis? No.
I think it was.
Where were we going for the wedding? Nashville. That's where we were going. And I was like, oh my goodness, like Nashville is not, it wasn't close to the things that we wanted to go to. Everything we wanted to go to was going to be in in Memphis. So since my cousin's wedding, they still got married, but it's like postponed for the actual big to do. We are going to go next year in May because we've never been like deep into Tennessee. Like we've gone to the Dillard House to eat, but that's like right outside of Georgia. Leah is also typing what the ingredients are in the comments, but we're kind of doing our own thing. Also, I'm going in with my mozzarella cheese, and I'm just giving this a sprinkle. And do I do one egg or two?
One.
I think I do one. Okay, so we're doing one egg. Like I said, I got these from my local farmer. She supplies eggs for my cookie business. And I always get like maybe one extra dozen. So that way we can have it in the house. So let me show y'all what it's looking like. Boom. All right, so I got my meat, cheese, egg, bread, seasonings, and I'll probably add some more seasonings, and then just a little bit of milk.
It's like the screens flavor, like when it's a whole bunch of screens. And also like that when you were dancing.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna add a little bit more Italian seasoning. And let me mix all this up, because y'all, I do not like touching meatloaf with my hands. I don't like touching the ground beef. All right. So I'm going to just give this a mash, as my grandma would say.
This thing says that you need a ruler.
A ruler? What kind of, we ain't using no ruler. How about that?
That is
so I'm just going to mix all this. Y'all, I was trying to thaw out my ground beef. Because you know what? When I came back home from taking the chickadees out, I realized I didn't take out the ground beef. So just make sure that you give everything a good mix.
You need a meat thermometer.
We don't need a meat thermometer.
You never know.
I'm telling you. But we have one just in case because Daddy bought one.
True.
All right, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the soy sauce. Ooh. And I'm on my last leg with this Worcestershire sauce. So I'm just going to add that. We can actually throw that away. I guess my thing is when I'm cooking my meatloaf, my cue is that my breadcrumbs are gone. And I just use just a slice of bread. You can toast it, but that's not how my grandma made meatloaf. And so we're not doing that. I'm going to have to use the Charger Princess. Just make sure that all of this. Ooh, can I take this? Thank you. I'm going to charge y'all up because this going on live, y'all, it drank. Like your battery be like, okay, all right, we're done. You want to go live? Okay, we're going to shut all of it down, okay? All right, so this is what we're looking like. Thank you, Princess. Y'all, when I tell you production is on it, production is on it. That is awesome. All local. Yes, girl, yes, all local. I try and get as much stuff local as possible, only because since I'm a small business, I like to be able to say, hey, look, my eggs come from a farmer. She also does this. I get my meat from a butcher, at least we know that it's local. We know where it's coming from. This piece is still frozen. And that piece. All right.
Forgot to ask somebody.
You okay?
What in the world?
I think my children like to just have my chest hurt with all they nonsense. So I'm just going in with a little bit more cheese. And this is why I say I like it savory. This is kind of like a meatloaf because the cheese will melt. And then it will also, you good, fam? And then it will also adhere to my secret sauce that I will let y'all know, put y'all on game, so that way y'all can do this for your meatloaf. Because for the longest time, I would not eat meatloaf. My grandma and my mom would say, you don't know, it's really good, give it a try. So in my adult age, when I say adult age, me getting pregnant with Carmen adult age, that's when I started eating meatloaf again.
20 something, right?
Yeah, I was 20, 27?
Yeah.
Carmen's 4? Yeah, I was 27 when I started back eating meatloaf. So, I am going to show y'all what we're about to do. What do you want? No, because you're not going to eat your dinner, Mama. So, I got these cute little loaf pans right here. Watch out, babe. These cute little loaf pans. I got these from Kroger. They were $4.19. More than what I wanted to spend. I wanted to get the ones that they have for the brownies, but they didn't have it. But these are cute, whatever. So I'm gonna spray. Can y'all see this? I don't even know what the dimensions are. But I'm gonna spray this with Pam. You can also use just a regular muffin pan, or you could put it in a loaf pan. It's totally up to you. But I just like the convenience of it being, if you have to pack this up for lunch, it's a non-event. Or, you could put it in a loaf pan and you can make, what is that? Sandwiches, meatloaf sandwiches. I'm not a fan of meatloaf sandwiches, but if that's what you like, that's your business. So I'm just going to spray these with Pam. I don't know why, but I've always been told to spray it. I guess so it doesn't stick, but, I guess because the grease will burn. So, once we put all this in the oven, then we'll start on the potatoes. And then everything will start, coming together and we can finish. I like to have all of the things within dinner finish at the same time. So I want the potatoes and the meat and the green beans to all finish at the same time. So I'm just going to scoop out my mixture. like so. Can you? There we go. I'm just gonna put it in here. Look at that.
Looks like the food from off of Beyonce's street.
All right. And I'm just gonna fill this up just halfway because I know it's going to rise just a little bit or maybe shrink. Is that, I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put it in here. So we'll have one for me, one for Carmen, and one for Leah.
Yes.
We've been watching, seems like all we've been doing is like watching like TV in the evenings. I really don't watch TV during the day. So what is like something that y'all are watching? My sister said on Netflix that I should watch Too Hot to Handle. If y'all have watched that, please let me know if it's worth my time. I love some good trash TV. I love documentaries. I'm watching the Jeffrey Epstein documentary right now. What else have I been watching? Can't remember. That's what I'm watching right now. Joe is more of a comedy, suspense, a movie type thing, and I can't. Oh, we've been binge watching Ozark, but y'all, I cannot watch it at night. Joe's, he's essential, so he's out in the streets, y'all. But I'm home, and I can't watch Ozark at night. It tears my nerves up, and then I can't sleep. You good?
Yes, I'm good.
Keep that same energy when you go back to hip hop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't watch Ozark at night because literally I get nervous because I don't know what's getting ready to happen. No, not right now. So I am going to go ahead and spray my cookie sheet. I mean, not my cookie sheet. Y'all, I be baking cookies too much. My cupcake pan. I'm going to go ahead and spray this because I will have enough left over for cupcakes. Meatloaf cupcakes. I see. And I really think I am going to have to touch this with my hands. Ah! Plot twist. I think I'm just going to use this. I'm eating salmon. To be honest, I've been watching the news lately. I can't, and that's the other thing. I watch the news and then I get stressed. Then I eat. So I typically just watch the news in the morning. My mom watches the news a great bit. My grandma watches the news all day. My granddaddy watches golf. My dad works nights, so he's not even watching TV. He's asleep. So yeah. So I just need to find some good shows that I can watch. Because I guess I like going to bed with TV, but I don't like anything too suspenseful or too draining. Y'all see how I made this work? I'm not touching this ground beef with my bare hands.
Oh my god.
Also with the meatloaf cupcakes, y'all, you can take your mozzarella cheese and like put a thumbprint and then like sprinkle the cheese into the thumbprint and then, fold it in together. So that way when you go to cut open your little cupcake, guess what? The cheese is just oozing out. So
you have to say oozing like that.
Oozing. So I'm just using this bag because I don't wanna touch it. Leah said, "Oh my goodness," like she was expecting something else. Ma'am, I'm not touching this. Uh-oh. Look at there. I was able to break up this ground beef that I got in here. That was kind of frozen. Period. Leah has me saying that too. Period. Food.
Look what I do.
Y'all been home with these kids for June 13th. Makes 3 months.
Ah!
This has been the longest I have ever been home with my kids. Not in a bad way. The longest that I have been home with my kids since maternity leave. I have to pay for that shit. Okay, she's gonna have to wait. I'm getting cookie messages while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, and I kind of enjoy it. I've always felt like I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but she's gonna have to wait. Always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I wanted my kids to be at school.
Yeah.
But I've kind of enjoyed this. And I think the most time I've ever been home like this is when I was on maternity leave with Carmen. I think with Leah, I only took 6 weeks. With Carmen, I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and stay at home for a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. So, have y'all been catching up on life, crushing goals? What have y'all been doing? What are y'all doing in my Leslie Jordan voice? Yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot accomplished. I'm supposed to go back to work at the end of the month. Y'all, I don't want to go back. Huh?
I said you don't want to go.
I don't. Like, I even want, like, if the kids do have to go back to school, I just want to be able to be home so I can pick them up and, you know, see how their days are. I'm just going to lump this here. I'm going to take this meatloaf. I mean, not meatloaf, this ground beef, and I'm going to just sink it. So that way it'll still cook. All right, so this is what my meatloaf, that's cheese, my meatloaf loaves are looking like. And it says that you're supposed to put what? Put these in the oven for 400 degrees. And for how long?
Hold on. I got to check it to make sure.
Production's checking. It said, I'm almost positive it said 25 minutes.
Yes, it says 25 minutes. Bake uncovered for 25 minutes.
We're going to see. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and then we are going to, what are we going to do? Then we're going to do our skillet potatoes, because then everything will be cooking all at once.
And then it says when the line stops at 165, that means the loaves are done.
Oh, Lord. All right. So we got 2 loaves. I'm about to burn myself trying to put this stuff in here.
Period. Yeah, get into it.
Leah said, get into it, y'all. I can't. Okay.
Yes,
So the loaves are in the oven. Be prepared. Okay. Yes, I've been able to catch up on a lot of edit. Girl, I have about 10 videos that I need to edit. No lie. 10 videos. I just vlogged today. I finished up one vlog. And I did like a challenge or whatever on another vlog. But I've been doing a whole lot of like home renovations. Because we've been in this house for quite some time, and a lot of things are still like what the previous owner had. I'm just cleaning up my mess, y'all, so I don't have so much. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's a ghost? Where?
Nowhere.
But yeah, so a lot of the stuff in the house has been like what the previous owners had. So I'm now like officially making, after so many years, officially making things like our own. Y'all, I done redid our den, kinda. I did a whole overhaul of our dining room. And these curtains right here, these were from the previous owners. I didn't even know what, well, there's curtains over here. Y'all have probably seen it in another video, but I didn't even know that they were called Roman shades. Didn't know that. So I'm on the mission of redoing this print because we did our kitchen off of that. But when we lived in the apartment prior to this, everything was black and white. So when we did our wedding registry, all of our stuff was black and white. And I'm like, we don't even have anything black and white in here. So it's like 5 different color schemes going on. It's too much. So I'm going to move y'all over here by the stove so y'all can see me cook these potatoes. And so, yeah, so we are on a mission to get our lives together. More so me on a mission to get our lives together. Know what I mean?
Jelly beans?
Yeah, jelly beans. I just want, like, before I go back to work, I want everything to be normal. I gotta get my skillet. I think it's in the dishwasher. Now I gotta wash it. Blah, blah. Alright.
Can I be in it?
Can you be on what?
Video.
Are you gonna help me? If you ain't gonna help, don't be in it.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Kinda? What kind of?
Just kidding. Because I'm a good helper.
You are a good helper. Alright, I'm gonna rewash my skillet real quick. Oh! Because I forgot I need this big one. You okay, Carmen? Okay. This is what makes this stuff real light, because I would be doing this had y'all not been on here. Alright, so I got me my large skillet, and for these potatoes, y'all, this recipe is so easy, y'all are going to be like, seriously? Okay, so for these potatoes, we're just going to need the potatoes that are in the olive oil, 1 stick of butter, and that's it. And your seasonings, whatever seasonings you like. So, I am, y'all good? Those strawberries smell so good. I got some fresh strawberries, y'all. And my refrigerator smells delightful. So I'm just using 1 stick of butter. Did you wash your hands? Go wash your hands in the, not in the sink. Carmen's in the bathroom. Dear Lord. You need some more soap? Here.
I already have soap.
Use this. You can actually throw that one away. Okay, so Stokes is going to help me do these potatoes. Oh, y'all, and I've been using this big, this is like an old pot that my grandma gave us. I've been using that to, like, thaw out my stuff so it cuts down on so much. Oh, I love strawberries. With Swiss cheese, how does that taste? Is it like a sweet, savory? I guess it would be no different than grapes and cheese. Might just try that. Okay. So.
Use my spatula.
Yep, sure did. Use your spatula. So good. It is. Your girls love strawberries. Y'all, my kids have turned so bougie. I make chocolate covered strawberries for the girls. Let me tell you. Carmen has to have hers a certain way. Leah has to have hers a certain way. They want drizzle. They want all this. What 10 and 4-year-olds you know wants chocolate covered strawberries? My kids. Just like my kids drink coffee. Who else? Who else? Is it just my kids? Have I made them this way? Let heaven help us. Alright, so I'm just using, do you have Swiss too? No, we don't. So I think I may have to go buy some. So she said, I like Swiss cheese, but I like it with, like, grapes. I don't think the kids have tried Swiss cheese. I don't know, but I like for them to try everything at least once. So yeah. So I'm just going in with my olive oil. I'm going to let Stugs, if y'all don't know, that's Leah's nickname. Stugs, Stuggy Boogie, Stugga. She's production. So I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to pan y'all down. Boom. So y'all can see my skillet. You forgot? Y'all know I'm from the South. Don't come for me. Y'all know I love me some butter. So I'm just going to cut my eye on like medium heat for right now. And I'm just going to take a dollop. Maybe that's more than a dollop. Why is your daddy texting me and I'm on live? Of oil. And I have that on there. And then I'm just going to take my butter and drop this in the skillet. Bam! Just like so.
Like so, like that.
Like so, like that. And then I'm just going to make sure that my whole skillet, Leah's going to come over here and stir this, y'all. make sure that my whole skillet just gets coated with this. And then don't forget that we have the potatoes with the olive oil on it. Y'all, when I tell you that this is bomb, it's bomb. I found this recipe on Pinterest and then I tweaked it myself because I just put in the potatoes in the oven and ain't nobody got time for an hour for potatoes. I'm gonna cut my oven light on so I can check on my meatloaf. In here sizzling, y'all. So I'm just gonna do this. But like I said, I found the recipe on Pinterest and it is so good. The kids love it. It cuts down half of the cooking time. So while that's doing that, I'm just gonna take my, oh, Leah's gonna pour it. Here, you can come this way so that way you don't burn yourself. All right, so just hold it down like so, and then flip it. There you go. It's hot.
Oh, and also, y'all.
All right.
I'm the one who likes to taste a lot of things.
Yeah, Leah taste tests everything. She's good. Joe's kind of like a picky eater, so it's a no for him.
He likes hot things.
All right, so we have that in here. So I'm just gonna add some of my seasoning. So we're just gonna add a little bit of pepper. Oh yeah. Oh, I've had somebody ask me about my salt and pepper grinders. I don't know where Joe got this from, but they do have them at Lidl. And I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of herbs de Provence. And a little bit of Italian dressing. I mean Italian seasoning. All right. And we're gonna give this a mix. I just want to make sure everything gets coated. Y'all should be able, I wish y'all were here in the kitchen with me. It smells so good. This meatloaf is banging. All right, I'm just going to do a little bit more olive oil because I feel like it wasn't enough. Just make sure everything is coated really, really good. And this butter is what keeps it moist. Now all we're going to do to this is just add a top. That's it. And you're going to check on it periodically. And I love this top because it has this little hole right here. So it kind of lets out some of the steam. Y'all. It's going to be good. What looks good? Girl, yes. And I love these too. And I like to cut them up because it's easier for Carmen to grab them. And you can also... What was I about to say? Good. Okay, I'm glad you're okay. You can also mash them. So while that's doing that,
Make sure my friends listen.
I sneezed in my arm. Did you open this?
Yes, I opened it.
Yes, Carmen.
Or yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Why do you have a lemon soap?
I have lemon soap because I gotta wash my hands and my arms. Mommy just sneezed.
Well, I want lemon soap.
You want lemon soap?
Yeah. Right here.
Really, Leah?
Yeah.
Y'all, Carmen's been on this princess kick since we've been home.
It was actually a little bit before.
All she wants to do is dress up like Elsa or Cinderella.
And she also changes her clothes like 50
She changes her clothes like 50 million times.
Yeah, I can't even count.
Girl, too much. So,
I
I see you. So beautiful, Mama. So while this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and do my potatoes. I mean, not my potatoes, my green beans. For my green beans, I'm just using them straight from the can. I'm not breaking them or anything like that. Those aren't local. They're just Del Monte green beans. And I'm doing the French cut. But I like to add Italian dressing to this. So yeah. So I drain out just a little bit of the juice. And the one that I got says no salt added. The potatoes are sizzling, y'all. What, Carmen? Alright, so I'm just using just a regular saucepan. And I'm going to just pour these in here. So that's that. Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some more herbes de Provence. Is that how you're supposed to say it? Because that's how I say it. I'm going to show y'all so y'all can see. This is what I use 9 times out of 10 when I'm cooking. I even use this on my chicken when I'm frying it. Lee, can you hand me some butter? Alright, y'all, I'm going to pan y'all down so y'all can see these potatoes. This is what we're looking like on the top shelf.
Oh, good.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm telling you to hand me some butter. I got some butter right here. Alright. So that is what we are looking like for that. And I'm just going to take me a spoon. And I need some Italian dressing for this. I'll get about 2 tablespoons of butter. Y'all don't come for me. Y'all know. Yes, y'all know I love me some butter. Watch out, Carmen. Wait a minute. And then, like I said, I'm just using just your basic Italian dressing. And I'm going to do probably about a tablespoon in there with the green beans, just to give it a little bit of a kick. All right. I'm going to pour some of this oil in here. Just give that a stir.
What is wrong with you? Oh, Noni's on here.
And then we will cover that.
Mommy, Noni's on here. She said,
Noni's here?
I'll be there shortly. Have my plate ready.
Come on over, Mom. Come on over. And so I have my green beans. I'm going to put these on medium heat, just so that way they don't burn while they're in here.
No, don't tickle me.
All right. Meatloaf is doing good.
Girl.
So yeah, so we should be good. Carmen, be careful. So just to recap, if you are coming in, make sure you hit that like button. Carmen, don't mess with that door. You gotta leave it. Make sure you hit that like. If you haven't supported this channel by hitting that red button, here's Princess Carmen. Say hi.
Hi.
Noni's here. Say hey, Noni.
Hi, Noni.
Come on. But if you hadn't hit that red button, definitely do that. We are on the way to 1K all the way. It's potatoes. You want to see the potatoes? Ooh. Yes, sir.
Those are like soup.
It's like soup?
Like chicken ramen.
Yeah. So if you are just tuning in, we are fixing meatloaf, mini loaves, per the recipe that Leah is wanting to use. And we're going to do our own little kick on it. And if y'all stay to the end, you will definitely see the sauce that I am putting on it. My secret sauce has never been revealed until today. Maybe I have told some of y'all. But that's the only way I like to eat my meatloaf. But Leah, we are using this kid's cookbook. It's a Betty Crocker Kids Cook. So it has a whole bunch of recipes. And it looks like this is for ages 8 through 12.
It doesn't say, okay?
Yes, it does. It says it at the top. It says for ages 8 through 12. She's trying to come. But yeah, Carmen likes to cook too, so some of those recipes are super easy. Can you do what? You want to cook?
I want to do like that.
Oh, you want to use the spoon? You gotta wait. I'll let you stir the potatoes in just a second, okay? Okay. And so tonight we're fixing the mini meatloaf loaves, and we are also doing some skillet potatoes. some golden petite potatoes, and we're doing French cut. Really, Carmen? We're doing French cut green beans. So that's what we're having for tonight. Y'all, Carmen, stop. Y'all already know I said it's too hot to be in here cooking, but we are in here cooking. Calm down because you're heavy. Oh, thank you, baby. So we are doing that. Y'all can probably hear the potatoes. The potatoes are sizzling. Watch out, Carmen, this oven is hot. Watch out, Mama. And so the meatloaf is cooking. When do we put the meatloaf in? I didn't even check the time.
Wait, it's on here. About like 10. No, it wasn't 10 minutes.
Maybe 10 minutes ago? Maybe?
Maybe 10.
Alright, so it says that it should take 25 minutes for us to fix it. So I'm just going to round it and say maybe 750. You okay?
She broke it.
That's what I said. She needs a nap. Sorry, tomorrow. She getting a nap. But yeah, so everything is on here cooking. So like I said, cook with me every Wednesday. We'll be doing this every Wednesday at 6:30. So yeah. So back to our chatting. I need some things to watch during the evening or while I'm up baking. Need something to watch. Like I said, I've been watching the Jeffrey Epstein. I think I'm on episode 4. And Joe and I were watching Ozark. But I cannot watch Ozark at night.
You've been watching Golden Girls.
Tears my nerves up. And y'all know I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. Huge Golden Girls fan. So, hey Kenyatta. So I love watching Golden Girls. I watch that every night. I have shirts. I have the DVDs. Like, don't come for me with Golden Girls because I have literally watched every episode forward and backwards. I can tell you the bloopers. I can tell you when this person was in this episode. Don't even. So when people say that they are true Golden Girls fans, I can debate that any day. Because I'm an OG Golden Girls person.
Period.
As Leah would say, period. But it's neither here nor there. I need something else to watch. I like pretty much anything that's like a documentary. Pretty much every documentary on Netflix I've watched. I personally love How to Get Away with Murder. That was my show. Cried like a baby on the season finale. Scandal was my thing. Cried like a baby. My sister said I should watch Grey's Anatomy. I cannot. It's like 20 seasons. I don't have the time. The iPad, it'll be fine. I think we're gonna have to drain this ground beef. What was I saying?
That you were watching Scandal.
Yeah, I was watching Scandal. So those are some of the things that I watched. So y'all let me know what are some things that y'all are currently watching. Oh, my sister also said I need to watch Too Hot to Handle. I have watched that just a little bit. It just died.
Oh, Jess, have you been for Life on Hulu? It's so good.
Have I done what on Hulu?
Have you seen For Life on Hulu?
No, I have not seen that, but my best friend said that it was really, really good. She swears by it. So yeah, I haven't watched that yet. Is it really good? Is it something that's gonna have my emotions like all tore up? Don't have me in here crying like a baby every night. Don't do it, girl. So I just had to drain some of my things because I think my meatloaf muffins, because I think they were too big. But that's neither here nor there. For Life on Hulu. Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay, so let me tell y'all what we have. We have Hulu, Sling, Netflix,
And that's it.
Disney Plus.
That's really good.
No, it's just really good. Okay. Because I can't. When I tell y'all I cried like a baby on the last episode of How to Get Away with Murder, cried like a baby. I can't watch like if I see like a season and I go hard for that season, I don't know what it is about that season finale. It tears me up. So yeah. Oh, let me pan down y'all so y'all can see these potatoes. Yes. Get into it.
No, we have to say, y'all, get into it.
Y'all, get into it. Period. My child's trying to keep me young, y'all. So I'm just making sure that I give these a stir. As y'all can, I'm going to bring these up. This is what we're looking like. When all of this is said and done, the potatoes will be mushy enough to where I could just push through. So, you can smell the seasonings. And you can also add more seasonings as it goes up. Have you watched Green Leaf? Girl, let me tell you about that green leaf. I'm behind the season. I think, what is it? They're on season 5. I finished season 3. I have to do all of season 4. Fun fact, my granddaddy loves green leaf. But I gotta catch up on that. So we gotta add that. Put that in the memory bank. Green leaf is good. Queen Sugar used to be my show, but I've fallen off of the Queen Sugar. Miss Kivetta said, hey. She's in here cooking, girl. So we are doing this cook with me. So we're using her cookbook. But yeah, green leaf, Queen Sugar was my show. Trying to think of what else. Oh, one show that I did watch on Netflix. Is it Cooked or Baked or whatever with Khalees when they're using the cannabis infused foods? Y'all, that show is so good. It's not for kids to watch because it is like some cussing in there, but yeah, that's my show too. Trying to think. What else? What else have we been watching?
It wasn't Nailed It.
Nailed It was our show. Me and the kids love watching Nailed It.
Especially kind of when they messed up.
Yeah. And even when I'm like baking or doing anything, I'm like, oh, nailed it. I say that when I finish doing stuff. Also, my green beans are over here, y'all. They simmering. Smelling all yummy. Can you send Daddy a message on Facebook? Go to my Facebook for me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why he texts me when he knows that I'm on live, but he means well. Oh, yes, we love that one too. Yes. Secretly. Yeah. And I'm going to put it out in the universe. I'm going to manifest it. I said that I want to be on the cookie challenge, the Great American Cookie Challenge, or the Christmas Cookie Challenge for my cookies. Like, I've been perfecting my craft, perfecting my decorating skills, but I said that last year. I'm like, I'm claiming it. I'm going to be on that show, and I'm going to win. I'm telling y'all.
Go win that $1,000.
It's $10,000. Like, I'm claiming it. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Lord, have your way with it so that way I could be on that show. I've had a couple people tell me, like, you're going to be on that show. Y'all, I love the Great Cookie Challenge. Love it. Specifically cookies, because I can throw down on some cookies. Now, cakes and stuff like that, I don't have the patience. That's my grandma's thing. But cookies, so I love a good cooking show, cookie challenge, any of that. Did you ask them, is everything okay? No, that's fine. Just say, hey, Daddy. Kids. Just say, hey, Daddy. No, Carmen. Ask them, do you need mommy? She's online. That's why I'm so glad I have a child at the age that she is now, so she can help me with all of the things. Y'all just don't know. Leah's like my little baby assistant.
And the mini you.
And I call her JJ sometimes. That's her little nickname, JJ.
This is what I put. Hey, Daddy, mommy told me to ask you if you need anything.
I'm on live. Okay. So he knows that I'm not just ignoring him. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but this is what, can y'all see that? That's what the meatloaf currently looking like. So we're gonna call it. It's 7:45. Suga said that these meatloafs have to be in there for 25 minutes.
It's been a little longer.
I don't think it's been 25 minutes. But she also said we could use a meat thermometer.
So,
Where it at, though? I know we have one.
when it says that the line stops at 150 or 165, that means it's done.
165 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes, ma'am.
Joe buys all these little things, and at the moment, I think that they're stupid. But then I end up using it. He don't be knowing what he's doing. Alright, the potatoes.
Whoa.
Still in here sizzling. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to show y'all what they're looking like. So you want them to kind of be like this one. And some of them are already getting that good consistency.
A little burnt, kind of a not.
Yeah, you want them to have that skillet effect, but you also want them to be to where you can mush them with your fork. So, they're getting there. You don't want them to be too firm. And you don't want them to be too soft. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more Italian seasoning. A little bit more herb de Provence. Y'all let me know if I'm saying this right. And I'm going to do just a little bit of oregano. I know it's some in there, but just a little bit. What did Debbie say? Alright.
No, she said, I was just letting her know that that one right Borough Road, I told a watch associate of mine.
Okay. Tell them okay. Then tell them I love them. Alright, y'all. Get into it. As we would say, yeah.
No.
Get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
Okay, so what she just said. So all of this, so like I said, it's super simple with this. Just want to make sure everything gets coated with the butter and the seasoning. And also be careful too when you cook this, because that oil, when it pops, y'all, it will humble you quickly. Okay? So yeah, so I just have this on medium heat. I kept it on medium heat the whole time. And this typically takes like 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes for it to get that nice, soft consistency. But yeah. Okay, so production just left. She'll be back in a second. Green beans, they in here doing their stuff, sizzle. Okay? And those, that's just super simple. And what do we decide? How do y'all like staying home? Y'all work, y'all have at home work. My baby. Alright. Look at this. Did y'all see that? Black and fogged up. That's the only downside of wearing glasses and cooking. Or when you cook and you cut something and it splatters on your face. Alright, so I'm going to use this meat thermometer. This is a Thermo Pro that Joe got, and Leah said it needs to be 165 degrees. Is this right? I've never used the meat thermometer, fun fact. So it says that 204, but I think that's because it's still in the oven. I don't know. I'm going to cut it and see. I know you ain't supposed to cut meat, but I'm going to cut it. I never really know when meatloaf is done. How do y'all know when meatloaf is done? I usually smell, like I have a good sense of smell, so I can tell when something's done. Let's see. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm gonna let it cook for just a little bit longer. And I'm gonna show y'all my secret sauce.
Can I make it?
No. Secret. So, and it's only 3 ingredients. That's it. So let me grab the 3 ingredients. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. Chat with Leah. Leah's over here holding it down. Hold it down. P.O.P.
Oh, I forgot Daddy.
You got his phone?
Yep. And technically you have, hold up.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Leah, for all your help.
You're welcome.
So sweet, my big girl.
Technically you only have like
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
4 people on because of the rice that we have. It does.
Yes, it does. It's okay. Alright. I'm getting all these notifications. Sorry, y'all. So, what is my, I don't even know what my phone percentage is.
He said, okay, so, okay, love her and
Get it together. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all how to make this secret sauce. I'm putting y'all back over here. So the secret sauce is like a glaze kind of. So I'm going to put y'all down. You only need 3 ingredients. You'll need ketchup, any type of syrup of your choice. You can use maple syrup, you can use whatever makes your heart happy. And last but certainly not least, brown sugar. I think Kenyatta had mentioned one time, like, what do you use to keep your brown sugar soft? Kenyatta, was that you? I typically have a brown sugar bear, but I took it out, so it's just what you call it? It's in the sink, because you gotta wash it every once in a while. So I'm just taking a couple of scoops of brown sugar, like so, and we also use this as like a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Don't ask me where I got this recipe.
Okay.
This recipe from, because I literally just made it up. And then you just take your ketchup and just give it a coat, like so. And then, is this the only, is the other syrup not open? I don't want to open this one if it's, oh, so this one does need to be open.
Syrup.
Alright, and you're just going to go in with your syrup. I'm using Mrs. Butterworth. I'm using that for right now because the Aunt Your Mama, they was tripping. It was like almost $4 for some syrup, so this was $1.99. And I'm just giving this just a drizzle going across, and then mix it up together.
I haven't used the other syrup before in a long time. It's been like a year.
So yeah, so you see that? That's what you want it to look like. And I'm probably going to add a little bit more ketchup and a little bit more syrup because you do not want this to be super grainy. So let's go ahead and add a little bit.
What does grainy mean? Like where you can taste the brown
sugar? The sugar, You don't want that. You don't want the grittiness. I guess that's what I'm saying from the sugar. So you just give that. Oh, that smells so good. And you can just take like your barbecue brush and you can just wipe this on. Totally up to you. Whatever makes your heart smile, y'all. You alright in there? Alright, hold it down. Alright. So just mix that all up. Make sure you don't have any brown sugar, clumps. And you can either have this as a dipping sauce for your meatloaf, or you can do it as a coating on top. I'm going to do it as both, a coating on top so it can seep through. Let me pull y'all up. All right, So I like to do this as a coating on top as well. So that way the mozzarella cheese that's in the meatloaf, as well as the sugar, counteract together to make the most yumminess taste. And so I'm just going to take this and just use my barbecue brush, put it on top, and call it a day, y'all. And by the time I do that, I'll just let that sit in the oven for like another 5 or 6 minutes. So that way it kind of seeps in. You can do it multiple times throughout the course of of it being in the oven, but I prefer to have it the last couple minutes before I'm getting ready to take it out. So it's just, it's still hot and it kind of creates that glaze. And then I'll also dip it. But by the time I finish that, I'm going to go ahead and move y'all back over. So by the time, she was. Oh, it's almost done? So by the time I finish with this, it will be time to take the potatoes out. Sorry, y'all, I gotta charge my phone and got y'all all up in my grill. Alright, so I got my sweet glaze, got that. My potatoes, done. Put those on low. We'll let y'all look at this. Yes. There we go. Oh. So y'all see? Y'all see how I can just go straight through? Yes. So I just put these on low. Giving them a stir. So they are good to go. Cover these up just for a little bit. Green beans, those are simmering on down. Now, it'll be fine. Leah's talking about some of them are way too done. Don't come for me, little girl. Alright, so I'm going to put y'all back up. I'm just go ahead. I don't know why my oven is making all that noise. So I'm just going to pull this meatloaf out. And this is the type of brush that I'm talking about you use. Your barbecue brush. What, baby?
I said, is that the one that you cut?
Yeah. And you just want, I'm going to show y'all this consistency. This is the consistency you want. Like I said, I don't measure anything. I just go off of smell and whatnot. So I'm just dabbing this.
How much our ancestors spent?
You just let it cook. You smell it? Or are you smelling the seasoning?
Whoa! It doesn't smell like mint.
What does it smell like?
I don't know. I thought I had some mint in the garden.
It does?
Besides, I like snack mint out.
Alright, so I'm just giving all of these a coat of this secret sauce. Y'all gotta help me think of the name for this secret sauce. Jessica's.
No, not Jess.
No, I don't know.
Jess's meatloaf special sauce.
Yeah, we need to think of the name. Y'all, it's almost done. Mommy's putting the sauce on. Alright. So I'm gonna put this back in the oven for just a few more minutes. I can tell it's almost done too because it's not sizzling. She can have one. Everything is starting to sizzle down, and it is almost 8 o'clock, so it's a perfect time to eat. This meal took an hour and a half. It's probably because I be in here running my mouth with y'all. But the potatoes are finished. I don't want to take them out because I still want them to be warm. So I like everything to be served at once. And you can also do bread or whatever. We have some leftover biscuits from dinner. So we're just going to, yeah, they were just from yesterday. Oh, no, then we need to get new bread. We'll do new bread. So we'll do new bread because this bread is 2 days old. So, yeah. So we'll just do more biscuits. I thought I fixed dinner last night. That's right, we had leftovers last night. Never mind. So you could do biscuits or not. Totally up to you. Or cornbread. But, yeah. Looks pretty good. Sweet and savory meal. A good, full, filling meal for you at night, basically. Like I said, I like the kids to be stuffed. So we are just now at this point waiting for the meat. It smells so good. And I know you're not supposed to open the oven multiple times like this, but I need to make sure all my stuff is copacetic in there. Okay? Can you grab me? Never mind. I'm gonna do these plates. Y'all, I've been using these for the kids. I'm sorry it's the glare, y'all. Been using these for the kids. Got these from the Dollar Tree. Best dollar I have ever spent. You want what?
I want the red one, please.
You want the red one? Doug wants the red one. Carmen will get the pink, so we don't hear any of her mouth. You what, Carmen? Alright. Minimal mess. Cause I don't like all those dishes when it's time to finish cooking and all that. You want to sit down and eat? I don't have time to sit here doing all this cleaning. No. So what? We're just using a skillet, the loaves, which any other time we would have just had just the cupcake pan. But the spinach, not the spinach, the skillet, the loaves, the pot, my bowl, and then this stuff over here. So yeah. Try and do all my stuff so it's just simple and easy. Less cleanup. But once these dishes finish in the dishwasher, then I can go ahead and just switch it out. Alright.
Show my books.
What book?
That you did with the vinyl.
Oh no, we have to wait until we do the vlog. I have to edit that vlog. We're trying to show y'all stuff that we done already worked on, and it's not even live yet. But like I was saying earlier, I have so many videos that I need to edit. I've been doing a lot of home projects. A lot of making this house officially ours. Yeah. So, y'all will be seeing some of those decorate vlogs soon. Alright. We are good to go. I'm going to put this over here so I don't have enough room. That looks so good. Okay. So we'll let Leah go first. Whoop. Jesus. Over here dropping stuff. It's nice and tender, y'all. Like I said, I had this on 400 degrees.
We don't want to take too much sauce to put on the thing.
Yeah.
But then we still need to mess it up.
Alright, and we're just going to give you some potatoes.
It smells like this.
That smells like this. Not my food. She's over here sniffing
The
seasonings. Alright, this is for you. You're done.
Yay.
And then come back and get Carmen's. Alright, y'all. Just serving it up, okay? Serving it on up. Got Carmen some potatoes. Yeah, this.
Somebody said I had to leave.
Oh, you are fine. Yes, come. You look. You done came back in perfect timing. Cause I am finishing up the meatloaf. I'm gonna give y'all a pan view just a second of what I'm looking like. I'm over here fixing the girls' plate. Here you go, baby. That is Carmen.
Did you show them?
No, I'm gonna show them on my plate. All right, so I am fixing my plate.
Wait, it's a little hot.
Yeah, it's a little hot, baby. Be careful. I don't want you to burn yourself. You gotta blow on it. Typical every night, y'all. Mom life. All right.
Wait, none of that one?
I think she left. Okay. Now, is this hot? It's hot. of meatloaf loaves, or you can do the cupcakes. Totally up to you. And I'm going to give myself some more drizzle. I just like mine to be a little bit sweet.
This is your first time making oh, Mr. Liza said hi.
Hey, girl!
This is your first time making meatloaf from scratch.
No, it's not.
Oh.
She tried it. All right, y'all. So this is what we're looking like. Hold on, Leah. Can you hold this? Yep. Hold this part.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. Hold it tight. Push it down. There you go. All right. Okay, y'all. So this is what we looking like. Can y'all see this? Got my meatloaf with my special drizzle, and got my Italian French cut green beans. And then here are my skillet potatoes. Like I said, y'all, I like for my meals to be to where everything is cooked and finishes at the same time, so that way you can enjoy it all together. I didn't do bread, so I was going to do leftover bread, but guess what? It's from 2 days ago, so we got to throw that away. So this is what, got it? Thank you, Beth.
Oh.
Thanks. I'll get Carmen one. Here, give her a spoon so she doesn't hurt her mouth. So yeah, so this is what we are looking like for din din. Oh yeah. Looks good, doesn't it? Smells good too. I'm about to dive in. How did you learn to cook / bake? Did you go to culinary school, or did your parents teach you, or by trial and error? Didn't go to culinary school. As far as me baking, I am self-taught. I've been baking since I was 12. No lie. Baking since I was 12. My grandma is a baker and a beast in the kitchen. My mom, she is a good cook as well, but my mom she's not a good multitasker cook. If that makes sense, my grandma's a good multitasker cook, but my grandma isn't good with cookies. She's good with cakes. I'm good with cookies. So literally no one in my family taught me how to do cookies. I did it all myself. So a lot of it was trial and error, a lot of like studying, looking at different recipes. A lot of the recipes I use, for my cookies or whatever, it's recipes that I've just, come up with and things of that nature. But as far as like cooking, it's definitely been trial and error because, yes, baby, you see me? Oh, my baby's looking at me on the TV. But as far as cooking, definitely trial and error because Joe doesn't eat a lot of the things that I cook. So I've had to tweak recipes so that way he likes them. If you don't know, Joe is my husband. But he does not eat meatloaf. I tried to get him to eat it. He ain't gonna eat it. But, yeah, y'all, we're about to go ahead and smash this food because 8:08, these kids about to eat, take a bath, watch like that much of TV, and we're gonna put it on flat. So if you like this video, y'all, if you like this live, y'all already know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload, you guys. And I really, 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 really appreciate y'all staying on this live and watching me cook all this stuff. But yeah, hit that like button, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification so you never miss an upload. And until next time, you guys, I will see you on the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye.